The story opens with massive alien ships appearing in Earth's sky. The aliens, called the Vex Empire, have conquered hundreds of worlds across the galaxy. Their commander, General Kron, studies Earth from his flagship. The planet looks peaceful, with primitive technology and scattered cities. The Vex are a proud warrior race. They have advanced weapons, energy shields, and powerful war machines. Kron believes humans are just another weak species that will surrender quickly. His scouts report that humans fight small wars among themselves, showing they are divided and chaotic. On Earth, world leaders meet in emergency sessions. President Miller of the United States speaks with other leaders through video calls. They watch the alien ships with growing fear. The ships are massive, each one the size of a city. There are dozens of them floating above major population centers. Dr. Emma Stone, a military scientist, studies the alien technology from her lab. She notices the ships use energy patterns that humans have never seen before. The aliens seem to be waiting for something, scanning the planet but not attacking yet. Meanwhile, ordinary people react in different ways. Some panic and flee the cities. Others gather in groups, praying or preparing for the worst. Military forces around the world mobilize, but their weapons seem tiny compared to the alien ships. The first communication comes through all electronic devices on Earth. General Kron's face appears on every screen, speaking in perfect human languages. He announces that the Vex Empire claims Earth as their new territory. Humans have 24 hours to surrender completely or face total destruction. Kron explains that the Vex have conquered 347 worlds without major resistance. Most species surrender within days when they see the power of the Vex fleet. He shows holographic images of destroyed cities on other planets, warning humans that resistance is pointless. The message ends with a demand. All human governments must send representatives to the mothership to sign surrender documents. The Vex will then establish control centers in every major city. Humans who cooperate will become workers in the new galactic empire. World leaders debate frantically. Some want to negotiate, hoping to save as many lives as possible. Others, including President Miller, refuse to surrender. They argue that humanity has never given up without a fight, and this time will be no different. Dr. Stone makes an important discovery while analyzing the alien broadcasts. The Vex technology is powerful, but follows predictable patterns. She realizes that their energy shields pulse in regular cycles, creating brief moments of vulnerability. As the 24-hour deadline approaches, military commanders prepare for war. General Hayes, the top military officer, coordinates with forces worldwide. He knows conventional weapons might not work, but humans have survived many challenges throughout history. The common people show remarkable unity. Instead of panicking, neighborhoods organize themselves. Veterans teach civilians basic combat skills. Engineers work on improvised weapons. Even children help by carrying supplies and messages. Religious leaders hold services in multiple faiths, calling for courage and hope. Scientists share their knowledge freely, breaking down barriers between nations and institutions. The threat from space has united humanity in ways that peace never could. In the final hours, Kron receives reports from his scouts. They inform him that humans are not surrendering as expected. Instead, they are preparing to fight. This puzzles Kron, who has never encountered such stubborn resistance from a primitive species. The Vex commander decides to make an example. He chooses a major city to attack first, planning to destroy it completely. This will show other humans the cost of defiance. He believes that after seeing one city turn to ash, the rest will surrender immediately. As the deadline ends, Kron's ships power up their weapons. Energy builds in massive cannons that have destroyed countless worlds. The general feels confident that this will be another easy victory for the Vex Empire. But on Earth, Something different is happening. Humans are not cowering in fear. They are standing together, ready to fight for their home. Soldiers take positions while civilians support them. Scientists work on last-minute solutions, while leaders inspire their people. The stage is set for a conflict that will surprise everyone. The Vex expect quick surrender from a weak species. Instead, they are about to discover what happens when humanity faces extinction. The true test of human spirit is about to begin. Unknown to the aliens, they have made a critical mistake. They judged humans by their technology, not their determination. They saw divided nations and assumed weakness. They are about to learn that when threatened with extinction, humans become something far more dangerous than any weapon. The attack begins at dawn over New York City. General Cron's flagship unleashes a massive energy beam that should vaporize several city blocks. But something unexpected happens. The beam strikes what appears to be empty air and disperses in multiple directions, lighting up the sky like fireworks. Dr. Stone's emergency project worked. In just 18 hours, human scientists created a crude but effective energy deflection grid using modified satellite arrays and ground-based transmitters. The system cannot stop the alien weapons completely, but it can redirect enough energy to prevent total destruction. Cron stares in disbelief as his most powerful weapon fails to destroy a primitive city. His tactical officer reports that humans have somehow created an energy dispersal field. This technology should be impossible for such a young species. On the ground, human forces launch their counterattack. They cannot reach the alien ships directly, but they have other plans. Military units target the smaller scout vessels that the Vex send to investigate the failed bombardment. Captain Reed leads a squadron of modified fighter jets equipped with experimental weapons. Dr. Stone's team developed electromagnetic pulse missiles that can disrupt alien shield systems. The pilots know they are outmatched, but they attack anyway. The first dogfight between humans and aliens shocks both sides. Vex scout ships are faster and more powerful, but human pilots fly with desperate creativity. They use Earth's atmosphere and terrain in ways the aliens never expected. Reed's squadron manages to bring down 3 alien scouts before being overwhelmed. The victory cost them 5 jets, but it proves something important. Alien technology is not invincible. The wreckage of enemy ships provides valuable intelligence. Meanwhile, ground forces engage alien landing parties. The Vex send troops to capture strategic locations, expecting quick victories over primitive weapons. Instead, they encounter coordinated resistance from multiple directions. Sergeant Johnson commands a mixed unit of regular soldiers and civilian volunteers. They use hit-and-run tactics against alien patrols, striking quickly and disappearing into urban terrain. The Vex troops have superior weapons, but lack experience fighting in human cities. The aliens discover that humans fight differently than other species they have conquered. Where other races formed organized armies that could be defeated in large battles, humans fight as scattered groups that coordinate without central command. Dr. Stone analyzes captured alien technology and makes crucial discoveries. Vex energy. Weapons are incredibly powerful, but consume enormous amounts of power. Their armor is nearly impenetrable from the front, but has weak points at the joints. Most importantly, their communication systems use quantum frequencies that humans can jam. General Hayes coordinates the global resistance from a mobile command center. Reports come in from every continent showing similar patterns. Initial alien attacks achieve some success, but human forces adapt quickly and strike back effectively. In London, Major Wilson's forces use ancient subway tunnels to move unseen through the city. They emerge behind alien positions and attack with improvised explosives. The Vex troops, trained for open warfare, struggle against urban guerrilla tactics. The battle for Tokyo shows human ingenuity at its finest. Colonel Tanaka's engineers modify construction equipment into makeshift tanks. Bulldozers with welded armor plates charge alien positions while crane operators drop explosive payloads from above. Kron realizes that this conquest will not be simple. His tactical computers cannot predict human behavior because humans do not fight logically. They should retreat when outgunned, but instead they attack. They should panic when faced with superior technology, but instead they adapt. The general calls for reinforcements from the Vex fleet. He requests additional war machines and bombardment ships to crush human resistance quickly. However, the nearest Vex forces are weeks away. Kron must achieve victory with his current resources as night falls on the first day of war. Both sides assess their situation. The Vex have superior technology and have captured several strategic locations. But they have also suffered unexpected losses and failed to break human morale. Human forces have taken heavy casualties and lost many cities. But they have also proven that aliens can be killed and alien technology can be defeated. More importantly, they have maintained organized resistance across the entire planet. Dr. Stone works through the night with captured alien equipment. Reverse engineering Vex technology. Her team makes breakthrough discoveries about alien power, systems, and weapons design. They begin developing improved countermeasures for the next day's battles. In command centers worldwide, human leaders plan coordinated strikes against alien positions. They share intelligence and resources, putting aside old conflicts to face the common threat. The invasion has united humanity in ways that peace never could. The first day ends with both sides bloodied but determined. The Vex expected quick surrender but face continuing resistance. Humans expected certain defeat but have discovered they can fight back effectively. The real war is just beginning. 3 days into the invasion, human resistance has evolved from desperate survival to calculated warfare. Dr. Stone's research. Teams work around the clock in hidden laboratories, turning alien technology against its creators. They have discovered that Vex power systems have a critical weakness. They cannot handle sudden power surges beyond their designed limits. The breakthrough comes when Stone's team successfully reverse engineers a captured alien power cell. By modifying human electrical generators to produce the same quantum energy patterns, they can overload Vex shields and weapons. The process burns out human equipment quickly, but it works. General Hayes approves Operation Lightning Strike, a coordinated global attack using the new quantum overload weapons. Teams of engineers work frantically to convert power plants, vehicle batteries, and even portable generators into temporary alien-killing devices. In the Australian outback, Major Collins leads a mixed force of soldiers and civilian miners. They have turned mining explosives into quantum charges that can penetrate alien armor. Using familiar terrain to their advantage, they ambush Vex patrols and disappear into the vast wilderness. The aliens struggle with Earth's diverse environments. Vex troops trained for standard planetary conditions cannot adapt quickly to desert heat, jungle humidity, or Arctic cold. Human forces exploit this weakness, leading enemies into extreme environments where their equipment malfunctions. Captain Martinez commands the defense of Mexico City using converted construction vehicles and farm equipment. Bulldozers reinforced with steel plating become mobile bunkers. Cement mixers filled with explosive materials serve as massive grenades. Even garbage trucks become weapons platforms. The urban warfare proves especially challenging for the Vex. Their battle doctrines assume open terrain and conventional armies. Human fighters use sewers, subways, and building interiors to move unseen. They strike from unexpected angles and vanish before the aliens can respond effectively. Dr. Stone's team achieves another breakthrough when they crack the alien communication codes. Human intelligence officers begin intercepting Vex battle plans and troop movements. This information allows resistance forces to prepare ambushes and avoid enemy concentrations. In the mountains of Switzerland, Colonel Weber's forces demonstrate the deadly effectiveness of human adaptability. They use avalanches as weapons, triggering massive snow slides that bury alien equipment. The Vex technology cannot function when buried under tons of snow and ice. The psychological warfare aspect surprises General Kron most of all. Human fighters show no fear of death when protecting their families and homes. They willingly sacrifice themselves to destroy single alien vehicles or eliminate small enemy units. This level of dedication is unknown among Vex-conquered species. Forces around the world coordinate submarine attacks against alien underwater installations. The Vex assumed the oceans would be safe from human interference, but nuclear submarines proved capable of destroying alien sea bases with torpedo strikes. Human pilots developed new tactics for air combat against superior alien craft. They use kamikaze attacks with fighter jets converted into guided missiles. While costly in human lives, these tactics destroy expensive alien ships and terrify Vex pilots, who expected easy air superiority. The resistance network expands as civilians organize supply lines and intelligence gathering. Children serve as messengers, moving through areas too dangerous for adults. Elderly people monitor alien movements and report positions to military units. Entire communities transform into support systems for the war effort. Underground laboratories, hidden in subway systems and basement levels, continue weapons development. Scientists share discoveries instantly through jury-rigged communication networks. The global scientific community has become a single research team focused on defeating the invaders. Factory workers modify production lines to create improvised weapons and equipment. Automotive plants produce armored vehicles using alien metal salvaged from crash sites. Electronics factories build jammers and communication devices based on captured Vex technology. Religious and community leaders maintain civilian morale through the darkest moments. They organize refugee care, coordinate food distribution, and provide psychological support for traumatized populations. Their efforts keep human society functioning despite the devastation. General Kron faces growing pressure from the Vex High Command. His superiors expected Earth to surrender within a week, but human resistance grows stronger each day. The general's reputation suffers as his forces take increasing casualties without achieving decisive victories. The Vex commander orders more aggressive tactics, including attacks on civilian populations to break human morale. But these actions only strengthen human resolve and provide more volunteers for resistance operations. Every alien atrocity creates more determined enemies. By week's end, the strategic situation has shifted dramatically. While the Vex still control major cities and strategic locations, they cannot maintain security outside these areas. Human forces move freely through most of the planet, striking when and where they choose. The invaders realize they face an enemy unlike any they have encountered before. Previous conquests involved defeating organized armies and governments. But humanity fights as an entire species, with every individual contributing to the resistance effort in some way. 2 weeks into the invasion, the impossible begins to happen. Human forces transition from defensive resistance to offensive operations. Dr. Stone's research teams have not only mastered alien technology, but improved upon it, creating hybrid weapons that combine human ingenuity with Vex engineering principles. The first major victory comes in the Battle of London. Colonel Parker leads a coordinated assault on the alien command center using reverse-engineered energy weapons. The attack succeeds because human forces employ tactics the Vex cannot predict. Simultaneous strikes from underground, ground level, and aerial positions. Underground resistance fighters emerge from subway tunnels directly beneath the alien installation. Ground forces attack from multiple directions using captured Vex vehicles. Meanwhile, modified human aircraft strike from above with quantum pulse bombs that overload the facility's power systems. The destruction of the London Command Center sends shockwaves through the Vex fleet. For the first time since the invasion began, humans have captured and held a major strategic position. More importantly, they have seized intact alien communication equipment and command databases. Intelligence gathered from London reveals the Vex fleet's true situation. General Kron commands only a fraction of the Vex military, sent to Earth as an advance force. The main Vex fleet remains weeks away, fighting other wars across the galaxy. This discovery changes everything about human strategy. General Hayes immediately shares this intelligence with resistance leaders worldwide. The knowledge that Earth faces only an advance force, not the entire Vex military, transforms human morale. Suddenly, total victory seems possible instead of merely surviving until rescue arrives. Dr. Stone's teams work to understand captured Vex strategic databases. They discover that the alien empire is overextended, fighting rebellions on multiple conquered worlds. The Vex expected Earth to fall quickly so they could redirect forces to more serious threats. Human forces begin coordinated campaigns to recapture major cities. In New York, General Williams leads an assault using newly produced hybrid vehicles that combine human durability with alien technology. Tanks with Vex energy shields and quantum weapons prove devastatingly effective against alien positions. Siege of Berlin demonstrates human tactical evolution. Major Fisher's forces use psychological warfare alongside military action. They broadcast messages in the Vex language, describing human resistance victories and encouraging alien desertion. Some Vex soldiers actually begin surrendering rather than face certain death. Naval operations expand as human forces deploy alien technology in maritime warfare. Submarines equipped with Vex weapon systems destroy alien underwater bases throughout the Pacific. Aircraft carriers converted with alien energy systems launch more effective strikes against the motherships. The aerospace industry achieves breakthrough developments in record time. Human spacecraft, previously limited to orbital missions, now incorporate alien propulsion systems. The first human ships capable of space combat launch within days of the technology being understood. Captain Thompson leads the first space battle between human and alien forces. His converted space shuttle, equipped with quantum weapons, engages Vex escort ships near the moon. The victory proves that humans can fight effectively beyond Earth's atmosphere. Factory production reaches unprecedented levels as entire economies convert to war production. Automobile plants produce tanks and armored vehicles. Electronics manufacturers create advanced communication systems and weapons targeting computers. Even food processing facilities contribute by developing improved rations for combat troops. Civilian populations organize with military precision. Neighborhood defense groups coordinate with professional soldiers. Supply networks operate efficiently despite constant danger. Medical teams treat wounded fighters, while researchers continue weapons development in hospital basements. The international cooperation achieved during the crisis surpasses anything in human history. Nations that were enemies weeks before now share resources and coordinate military operations seamlessly. Language barriers disappear as translation software based on alien technology enables instant communication. General Kron faces impossible choices as his forces are pushed back on every front. Vex High Command demands immediate victory, but human resistance grows stronger daily. The general's tactical officers report that human forces now match or exceed Vex capabilities in many areas. Desperate to achieve success before the main Vex fleet arrives, Kron orders the deployment of Planet Killer weapons. These massive devices can destroy entire continents, but take days to charge and position. The general believes this ultimate threat will force human surrender. Human intelligence intercepts communications about the planet killer deployment. Dr. Stone realizes that these weapons represent both the greatest threat and the greatest opportunity. If humans can capture or destroy the planet killers, they will eliminate the Vex trump card. Operation Final Strike begins as human forces coordinate the most ambitious military campaign in Earth's history. Every available unit prepares for simultaneous attacks on planet killer positions. The mission requires perfect timing and execution, but success would shift the balance decisively. The stage is set for the final confrontation between human determination and alien superiority. Victory is no longer impossible, but it will require the greatest effort in human history to achieve. The final battle begins at dawn across 7 continents. Simultaneously, human forces execute Operation Final Strike with precision that amazes even their own commanders. 3 weeks of desperate fighting have transformed Earth's military into a unified force capable of matching advanced alien technology. Dr. Stone coordinates the technical aspects of the assault from her command center. Her teams have developed electromagnetic pulse weapons specifically designed to disable the planet killer devices before they can fire. The weapons work by overloading the quantum power systems that charge the massive alien cannons. In Antarctica, Major Frost leads an assault on the largest planet killer installation. His mixed force of international troops uses the harsh environment to their advantage. The extreme cold interferes with Vex equipment while humans, properly equipped, maintain full combat effectiveness. The attack succeeds when human engineers manage to reverse the planet killer's charging sequence. Instead of building power to destroy Earth's surface, the weapon begins consuming its own power systems. The massive explosion that follows destroys the entire alien base and creates a new crater in the ice. Similar victories occur worldwide as human forces overwhelm alien positions through coordinated attacks. The Vex, trained for conventional warfare, cannot respond effectively to simultaneous assaults from all directions. Their command structure collapses as communication centers fall one after another. General Kron watches his carefully planned invasion crumble in real time. His flagship comes under attack from human spacecraft that should not exist. Captain Rodriguez leads a squadron of converted shuttles armed with captured alien weapons. The space battle rages around Earth's orbit as human pilots prove their skill against alien technology. The mothership's shields fail under concentrated quantum torpedo strikes. Human boarding parties, led by Commander Davis, fight their way through alien corridors using a combination of human tactics and Vex weapons. The close-quarters combat favors human adaptability over alien technological advantages. On Earth's surface, the last alien strongholds fall to human assault. Cities that suffered under alien occupation for weeks celebrate as their liberators. Arrive. The psychological impact on both sides is enormous. Humans gain confidence while Vex morale collapses completely. Dr. Stone's greatest achievement comes when her team successfully interfaces human computer systems with the captured mothership. Databases. The alien strategic information reveals the locations of other Vex fleets and their military capabilities. This intelligence proves invaluable for Earth's future defense. General Kron faces capture as human forces storm his command center. In a final act of desperation, he attempts to trigger a self-destruct sequence that would destroy his ship and much of Earth's orbital space. However, human technicians have already disabled the ship's critical systems. The alien general surrenders when he realizes that resistance is futile. His warrior culture values strength above all else, and humans have proven themselves the stronger species. In a gesture that surprises everyone, Kron formally yields command of all Vex forces to General Hayes. The aftermath of victory brings new challenges and opportunities. Human forces must secure alien technology and prepare for potential retaliation from the main Vex fleet. However, the captured intelligence suggests that other conquered worlds are also rebelling, inspired by Earth's successful resistance. World leaders meet to establish new international frameworks for planetary defense and space exploration. The invasion has united humanity in unprecedented ways, creating political cooperation that seemed impossible before the crisis. Old conflicts appear trivial compared to the challenge of defending Earth from future threats. Scientists worldwide collaborate on reverse engineering alien technology for peaceful purposes. Medical advances, energy systems, and space exploration. Capabilities advance by decades in mere weeks. Dr. Stone leads efforts to ensure that these discoveries benefit all of humanity, not just the wealthy nations. The human space program expands rapidly using captured alien vessels as templates. Within months, Earth launches its first interstellar exploration missions using hybrid human-alien technology. Captain Thompson commands the flagship of humanity's new space fleet, tasked with making contact with other rebellious worlds. Reconstruction efforts begin in damaged cities, but now with alien technology to accelerate the process. Buildings rise faster than ever before using quantum construction. Methods. Medical centers equipped with alien healing technology treat wounded civilians and soldiers with miraculous effectiveness. The invasion's most important legacy is the transformation of human society itself. The crisis revealed that when faced with extinction, humans can overcome any division and achieve the impossible. This lesson shapes Earth's approach to future challenges, both terrestrial and cosmic. General Kron, now held in comfortable detention, provides valuable intelligence about Vex military doctrine and galactic politics. His warrior culture develops grudging respect for human capabilities. He admits that in all their conquests, the Vex have never encountered a species like humanity. The story concludes with Earth's emergence as a new galactic power. Humanity has not only survived alien invasion, but gained the technology and knowledge needed to explore the stars. The species that was targeted for easy conquest has become a force that other civilizations must respect and fear. The true power of humanity, adaptability, determination, and unity in crisis, has been revealed to the galaxy.